Hello everyone, welcome to the HAYIK Show. This is your host, How to Go.
Hello, I'm also your host of the HAYIK Show, Steve of Unite.
Welcome to the HAYIK Show. HAYIK stands for How Are You in Korea? We talk about the daily lives of KOCIS K-influencers and discuss the current events in Korea.
Every Thursday at 2 p.m. So stay tuned as we'll be streaming with new K-influencers every week.
Now let's say hello to our guests. Hi.
Hello.
It's very nice to meet you guys again. Could you guys please introduce yourselves one more time?
Sure. Okay. Nice to meet you. I'm Dolma. I'm from Nepal, and it's my 5th year in Korea. So currently, I'm a graduate student, and yeah. So nice to meet everybody again, and nice to be back here.
Yay.
See you again, 5 years.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Korea veteran.
Korea veteran.
Not really, I guess.
Hello, my name is Maral. I'm from Azerbaijan, and I'm doing my master's degree here at Seoul National University. And it's been a year and a half since I arrived. And so far, I really like it here. And thank you for having me for the 3rd time here on HAYIK Show.
Yay, we got 2 third-time guests.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, very
Wow.
experienced cast today. Could you tell us yet another story from your time in Korea?
You wanna go first?
Okay. So, since I arrived here, I thought that just studying would be boring. So I just joined one of the 동아리s at our university, which is volleyball. And yesterday, our coach took us out for HAYIK. So we had some meat and we had a really nice conversation. And I think if you really want to get to know Korean people better, you gotta go for some HAYIK.
For HAYIK.
Because they feel more willing to talk about themselves there. Yeah, that's for sure.
Interesting. So I didn't know, like for groups as well at university, right? The university volleyball group, they also do HAYIK.
That's basically, I think some professors do that, as well as some coaches like ours. And our team is like beginner team, so he wanted to encourage us and also like to introduce us to each
Maybe
other.
for like some team chemistry.
For team building as well. Yeah. So it was a very nice experience. I didn't want to go home.
You also
I don't want to go home.
didn't you also do drinking?
Well, they did. I didn't drink. So I don't need to drink. I'm 원래 유쾌한 거예요.
Because like Korea, they have a lot of like drinking games and.
That's for sure. Yeah, they do
So,
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like I'm okay. I don't need that.
You just be drunk on the wine of life.
Yeah. Basically.
But that's a cool coincidence because our team here and PD as well, they're having HAYIK tonight.
Oh.
So everybody dressed like really cool and
Yeah, I hope you enjoy your HAYIK tonight too.
enjoy your HAYIK.
And in my case, like, I think it was most recent was when I got to know that the MBTI, the T type, is not like taken in a good light in Korea. So like my MBTI is like INTP. So but in Korea they have a thing called like no Tia or like are you T, something like that, which means like you are not very empathetic, right? So I don't like completely agree with it. It's just like we are just logical about the situation. We're not like not empathetic. So I was kind of like surprised because I've been telling people that my MBTI is like INTP. I'm so proud of that.
Yeah.
But I got to recently know that it's not taken like good light.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what is he?
So that's
Tia?
아니에요. ENFJ.
완전 T is like completely T is probably, I don't know like what level is that, but mine is like slightly more T than F. And I think I got to notice that in the like idol scene also, like most of them they tend to say like even if they're T, like they say I'm trying to be more F now or something
really?
like that. I've seen it in a lot of interviews. I'm sorry.
It's like I'm a
What is-
recovering T.
Yeah,
What
kind
is
of like
your
me.
MBTI then?
Yeah.
What is your MBTI?
Guess.
I can't.
Okay.
But you're E for sure.
E?
Yeah.
Okay. I think actually a lot of like people in the industry, a lot of
Yeah.
idols and like entertainers, models, actors and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Most of the ones I've met, they're like
Introvert.
ENFP.
ENFJ.
F,
Yeah,
yeah.
ENFP. That's like the one that I hear the most. It's like ENFP. Okay, yeah.
Or most like I also they are F and like J sometimes mostly. Yeah.
How about you, Steve? What's your
I'm INFJ.
INFJ?
INFJ.
Almost
okay.
the same. Oh yeah.
I think
Yeah.
I heard INFJ is like the most hardest like type of person to
Really?
yeah
Why?
like be around with.
To be
No, I have a very good friend of mine who is INFJ, and we are really close. So yeah,
Really, yeah.
I think it depends. Yeah, but
It's
MBTI
just like
it's just such a big thing here in Korea. When I
Yeah.
was back in Azerbaijan, I didn't even know what MBTI
Me too.
was. So I was like, when I came here, everyone was like, "What's your MBTI?" I was like, "What is
Yeah.
MBTI? You don't know what MBTI is?" Like, let me Google that.
Yeah.
So I had to go through that test. Otherwise, I would be like, outsider.
Yeah.
Everyone is talking about MBTI. I have no idea what they're talking.
I think I was like kind of aware about the MBTI thing, but I was not like aware about the blood types. They have a thing in blood type too, right? Like,
blood types.
yeah,
That was a thing in the past.
Yeah, it was
Sort of
more
that
popular,
type.
and I think
in the
MBTI is quite popular now.
yeah.
But you didn't know
That's fine.
MBTI like in the US? Was it not? kind of
No.
popular there?
No.
No?
Yeah.
Really? Because I got into MBTI like just before I went to Canada, and while I was in Canada,
Oh really?
and I quite enjoyed. Like I did the MBTI test first there, and I really enjoyed it.
I
But then you haven't heard of it
Yeah, I took my
Before you came
MBTI test in Korea.
in Korea.
Yeah.
Korea.
Oh, interesting. I took it multiple times, like in Canada twice, and then in Korea like twice, but it never changes.
Me too. I took it multiple times. I'm always
Yeah.
INFJ.
You're always an
Yeah.
INFJ. Okay.
Mine too. Mine also never changes. It's
Oh.
only
Mine
like it's just the
sometimes C,
percentage that
sometimes
changes,
I.
but it's always like INTP.
I see.
Interesting. Sometimes I really feel like it did change, and I take it, and it still has.
Still the same.
It still hasn't
Yeah,
changed.
but how
Okay.
much
The
do you like?
percentages do change though.
Do you like believe in it or?
A thing of like, I don't know, like if I'd use the word believe, I'd just say that it's like psychology.
Isn't
And so
it?
I think it's quite well like scientifically.
Scientifically.
based.
Scientifically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's more than like, I'm not sure about blood types, but MBTI is like got quite a bit of like
right.
science backing behind it. It's just kind of like your tendencies of personality.
Yeah.
I
Right.
think.
In a way, I think
True,
so.
true.
All right. Then what are your plans in Korea from now on?
Mine, like for now, is like to graduate, to graduate from graduate school. So yeah, for now it's just that. I don't have much of a plan, but while I like complete my studies, like graduate studies, I want to explore like Korea more than I used to before, because though I've been living in Korea for like 5 years now, but I haven't like been around Korea much. So like this time I want to explore more. Yeah.
How many years do you have left for studies?
Like for studies it's just 1 year.
1 year.
Yeah.
1 year. Oh,
It's
wow.
just 1 year. So
Not that
but
much.
after that if I choose to stay in Korea I might get a chance, but you never know, right? So yeah.
Yeah, I actually agree with Dolma. Like, since I'm also in the degree program, there are not that many opportunities when I can travel, because I'm so snowed under with all those assignments, exams, tests, readings, papers, and whatnot. So, like, I wanted to go to Jeju-do and Busan this semester, and like it's December, and I still haven't gone anywhere. So I thought, okay, I'll just go next semester. So as of now, I'm just thinking before I do graduate, I want to find a job, because that will be probably the only opportunity for me to stay here. So I'm thinking of how to get a job and what kind of job suits me here. Hopefully.
What kind would you like to do?
Oh, yeah, I was just talking about this a while ago. Something that would have to do with talking to people and working with people. I think I'm more into like interpersonal kind of jobs. And I like planning, ENFJ. I like planning, so maybe like event management or like writing scripts for HAYIK Show, for example. That could also be one of the things that I would probably try.
I think that would suit you quite well, actually.
Really?
Yeah, that would suit you really well. Maybe like news reporting or writing scripts for news or something like that.
That was my childhood dream.
Really? Whoa!
I wanted to be a journalist.
Journalist.
I wanted to be a journalist in my childhood.
I think that would
Like,
really
ladies
suit
and
you.
gentlemen.
Like
Exactly.
the announcer.
The announcer or
Well, you could
doing in
do-
interviews.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I
You
love
could do interviews, announcer, and you could like write your own kind of like scripts.
Oh, you could do that.
That'd be like a perfect multifaceted job.
Oh,
Fighting.
Taylor-
Fighting.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Fighting.
Fighting.
Yeah. That's so cool. If that was your childhood dream, don't give up on it.
I'll-
Keep looking for something in that direction, and even if you only get like a small part of it, then you can like build your way up in that area.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Believe in you.
You just
Oh,
need
thank you.
one like small chance. And
Yeah,
it's
one little
I feel
chance.
so supported
Exactly.
right now. Thank you so much. I'll give it a try. Thank you.
Okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So you both of you are like trying. Your plans are like trying to like travel more often.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Any like specific place you want to go? Like
For now, I want to like go like around Korea. Like there are many UNESCO heritage sites, right? And there's like too much of like too many history like in Korea. So if I get a chance, I want to like travel from one place to another and then like visit all those places and like understand the history and everything. But like I went to Busan and Jeju last summer vacation. So now if I get a chance, I want to specifically go. The place that I like want to go the most is like Daegu.
Daegu.
Yeah, Daegu, and then like also explore the city that I'm living. Like I'm living in Sejong City right now. So
Yeah, it's Sejong.
yeah. Did you know like there was a city called Sejong in Korea? Because a lot of foreigners they don't really know.
I know university. Sejong
Yeah.
University.
When
Yeah,
you
yeah,
when
that's-
it comes Sejong, when you say Sejong, people usually think about Sejong
Mm,
University.
yeah.
That's what I thought too. But it's apparently a city. Like it's a like a planned capital for South Korea, and there's an actual city called Sejong.
Yeah, I think there's like a lot of government-y stuff
Yes.
there.
Yeah. And it's like possibly the future capital of Korea, and it's like very planned and everything's like very sustainable kind of thing. So it's kind of like right now it's very what do you say, not crowded, but it's a beautiful place to live. So I want to explore that place more because I haven't been able to do so that too. Yeah.
This is really cool. How large is Sejong compared to Seoul?
I think it's not as big as Seoul, but it's like, I don't know actually. I'm sorry, I don't know.
No worries. And then you're going back there.
Yes, like I'm living there right now. I'm in the dormitory, like so.
How long does it take to get there?
Around like 2 hours if you take the express bus. But I think the good thing about the place is like it just takes around 2 hours to like wherever you want to go in Korea. So I think that's why like government is planning to have it as a capital in the future probably. So yeah, that was quite interesting for me.
I want to check Sejong out now as well, actually.
Yeah,
maybe you can
should-
tell us more about it if you come out next time.
Yeah.
Your fourth time.
Oh,
Yeah,
really? Really? What to say? Oh.
Adventure.
Yeah, bring some photos and go on an adventure in Sejong
Yeah.
and then.
That'll
Yeah.
be so fun.
Yeah, it just
I'll definitely watch that episode.
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Related to that, do you like nightscapes?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
absolutely. I don't go out that often at night, but like the night view in Seoul is mesmerizing. It's amazing. That's for sure.
Yeah, Seoul has like beautiful landscapes, and like I recently, like before I moved to Sejong, I visited a cafe called, I don't remember the like spelling, but it was somewhat like Tartar Cafe or something. I went there with my friends, and it was like ducks, right? Like before the sun, ducks or something.
Ducks?
The period dawn
what?
and ducks or something like that. I'm not sure.
The dawn?
Dawn is the morning, and then ducks is the
Dawn.
Dawn is the evening.
Dusk.
Dusk.
Dawn and
Dusk.
dusk. Yes,
Yeah.
dusk. Okay, dusk.
Sounds like ducks.
Sorry,
thinking about
my
the duck.
mispronunciation. Okay, so we went there, and then we were sitting at the rooftop, and then like it has a very beautiful view of the like city and Namsan Tower. So when you are there around like that time, like around 6, 7, or 8, the sun goes down, and then like the lights, like the city starts lighting up, and by the time it's night, it's like very beautiful. And then there you can see the Namsan Tower, and there's like the wall. I don't know, it's called Seoul Wall or something, but it's a pretty scenery. Yeah, and yeah, in Sejong, I think I prefer going to the rooftop just to see the night view.
Rooftops.
Yeah.
So,
I wonder what Sejong night views are like. Do you like nightscapes?
yeah, of course. I love it's like healing.
Yeah.
It's like a healing time for me.
Really?
Yeah,
I was
it's
wondering- Yeah.
it's mesmerizing to see.
how often do you look at the sky?
Yeah.
Look at the sky.
Yeah.
How often do you
How
do
often
Look
do
at
you
the
do that?
sky.
Nice question.
Yeah.
That's a nice question. I
Yeah.
mean, I feel like it's a little bit more difficult to like look at the sky in the sense that I'm thinking of like seeing stars here, because you don't really see stars here.
Right.
So I look at the sky quite often. I'm like, oh, there's the moon, and there's one star, and I'm like, that's nice.
Good.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I prefer I like looking at the sky, especially during nighttime. And then my school is not very in the city. It's like
On the
not
outskirts?
yeah. So when you go from dormitory to the school by the road, everything's clear, no buildings, and you can see very clear sky, and then the moon and the stars. It's so pretty. So that is also like a nightscape, right? So yeah, that's healing for me. Yeah.
Stars are beautiful, and that's something I haven't seen in a while.
Wow.
I feel like there are more stars in the countryside than in the
Yeah.
city.
Of course, because of light
The
population.
light, yeah.
Light
The
pollution, light
and all those
pollution.
things, yeah. Oh man, the one time I saw stars in Korea was in Jeju. But not even in the main part of Jeju. It was I had to go.
No spoilers.
Kind of
I haven't
off
been
away
to
from
Jeju yet. No spoilers.
You can go see some stars.
Okay. All right.
But the reason I brought up nightscapes actually was because I'd like to share with you a great night view spot in Korea that you can experience this week.
This week.
Wow.
This week. So from yesterday, December 6th to 11th, the 2023 Night Walk at Cheongwadae event is being held.
Oh.
Visitors can explore Nokjiwon Garden, considered one of the most beautiful gardens in the Cheongwadae complex, and Sangcheonje, a traditional Hanok building. The healing path will be lit with lights on every tree, giving visitors the feeling of strolling under the stars. The healing you're talking about and seeing the stars. We get
Yeah.
that entire experience here,
At
the
Cheongwadae.
Cheongwadae. The event is held daily from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m., but be sure not to be late as the last entry is at 8:30.
Oh man.
Tickets can be reserved for free from 2 p.m. on November 28th via the official Cheongwadae open website pop-up, with a maximum of 6 tickets per person.
6 tickets. Okay.
Have any guys visited the Cheongwadae?
Oh yeah, I've been twice to Cheongwadae.
Oh,
Wow.
really?
Yes.
Wow.
The first time I went there, actually, it was purely by accident because we were walking with my friends around the Gyeongbokgun area and Bukchon area, and as we were walking, I just looked at the map. Guys, the Cheongwadae is near here. Let's go there. So we just went there, and as we arrived, I just realized that we came so late for the garden part, so we only saw the building. And I just promised myself next time I'm coming early. So the second time I came there, I came as a reporter, and I came pretty early and went out to check the garden that you have mentioned, Nokjiwon Garden. It's really as beautiful as you have said. And so if you haven't checked it out, it's a must.
Yeah, I really want to go. I went there when I first came to Korea. It was in 2019, and it was not open for public then.
Yeah, I went when it was open for the public.
The place, it's a blue house of Korea, right? So
yeah.
it opened for public, I think 2022.
Yeah, quite
so,
recently,
yeah.
yes.
So it was not open that time. So we just saw the building, and then I went with my friends. So it was that's where the president lives and something like that. So we just saw the building and came back and never got the chance to go again. But I did see the inside of the Cheongwadae, through the P's performance. He did a performance from the Cheongwadae in that premises. Yeah, he did a concert there. So
Really?
yeah, for a Netflix show, I guess. I don't remember the name of the show, but he did the show there. So I got to see the inside, but I think visiting them there myself in person, it would be a good experience, I guess. Yeah.
I have heard about Cheongwadae a lot from K-dramas. Like so much.
K-drama.
So
Yeah.
every K-drama like related to politics. Dude, that's somehow in every episode. And
Oh, really?
yeah, and I was always wondering what exactly does it look? Does it really look like the way it is in the dramas? And I went and said it does.
It does?
Wow.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah, it does, and it's pretty huge. And when you look at the furniture, it looks very retro, you know,
Wow.
very very old fashioned. But like it has this vibe, you know, like you could feel like
The
pres-
power.
Yes.
Like imagine going to the imagine like going to a place where the president used to like work
Yeah, and be
from,
like
so-
touching the
Yeah.
staircases and everything. It's just like yes.
With our PD, we did something like that actually in Busan. There was this UNESCO building, and we went there with the PD and a friend of mine, and we were in a building like where a lot of presidents from different countries came, and they had like a meeting there.
Wow.
And so you can like walk through and then see the table where people were sitting at when they had the meetings and the conferences and whatnot. So I assume it's a similar kind of experience because I haven't been to Cheongwade myself. When I was around the area, I think it was also not open to public.
I see. Yeah.
To that. So I'd like to see it. You say it's really beautiful. Have you been to Cheongwade?
No.
Yeah.
There's a garden part.
Oh.
Maybe in the future.
Yeah, now I'm
Yeah,
curious
yeah.
actually.
You should go there. That's for sure.
I need to get some tickets for that.
Yeah,
They
so
are free of charge. You should,
yeah.
for this event.
you should go.
All right. What's the best nightscape spot you've seen in Korea?
What is the best?
For me, like as I mentioned before, the cafe one, and
Cafe.
and I think again it comes to the Sejong City. Like I recently went to watch like the fireworks show in Sejong Lake Park. Sejong Lake Park is the largest man-made man-made lake in Korea.
Ooh.
So yeah, there was a fireworks scene. So I just like visited there, and it was magical. So I think that would be the best one for me as of now. Yeah.
I would say Namsan Tower.
Namsan.
Namsan Tower.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So the last time I visited Namsan Tower before I saw it at night was back in 2014, and I was impressed by the view you could see from there. You know? So a few months ago, my cousin came to Seoul, and like none of my relatives have visited me so far. So it was the first time. I was like, I gotta show her the city. And we just went straight to Namsan Tower.
Yeah.
And when we reached there was right at that time when the sun was setting, you know.
Wow.
And when it just went down and then like everything lit up, she was like,
You climbed all the way to the top?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was gorgeous. It was stunning. Like if you really want to see the beauty of Seoul at night,
Good.
totally recommend Namsan Tower for
Tower.
sure. That's for sure. Yeah.
Is there's like a extra tall tower thing that you can enter with like a kind of cafe thing at the top,
Yeah,
right?
they have a
Right.
cafe and lots of other stuff too. Like I think they have an observatory or
Yeah, like-
something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I went into the observatory, but just kind of like up the mountain, and then there's all the locks, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they
That's
have
where
locks
all the
there
locks are?
too. Yes, for
Uh-huh.
sure. So like you can go with your lover as well if you want.
There's all the couple locks that sometimes
Yeah.
come out in like dramas. Or
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I checked it out, and they are labeled like in different languages.
Yeah.
So, like you can picture like lots of tourists.
And you
go
can
there.
see a lot of creativity there, like a lot of creativity. Even if like when they write their names, also they write in such creative way that like you want to take the pictures.
Yeah, yeah, true,
Yeah,
true.
it's very
And some
creative.
have really heartfelt messages, like not only about love but also about their families. Like
Yeah.
I wish my parents lots of health and so. And
man.
yeah, I just read that and I was like so touched. So I felt like this is a healing spot for me here in Seoul. A very nice one to go. Just you can even go there alone, so you don't have to have like a company with you there. So.
That's touching. There's lots of different forms of love.
Yeah. Exactly, absolutely.
Well, thank you for sharing. Also, this December, there are various winter-themed events happening nationwide. So if any foreigners want to celebrate the end of 2023 differently, I recommend visiting the Visit Korea website to explore various winter festivals across the country.
With that, actually, this week's HAYIK Show theme is heavy snow.
Heavy snow.
Heavy snow. Today is one of Korea's seasonal divisions, or Daeseol, which indicates the heaviest snowfall of the year when that occurs. Korea has been experiencing the start of its winter cold wave since last week, with snow reported in some areas.
Yes, continuous sub-zero temperatures have been persisting since last week. With the onset of the winter cold wave, many are starting to prepare for the cold. Have you guys bought anything new in anticipation of the colder weather?
Hot packs.
Hot packs.
Yeah, I'm very minimalistic, and I tend to repeat the winter jackets. So I did not like buy any of those, but the hot packs is a must, I guess. So I just prepared hot packs.
So do you get like a light jacket and then you like tuck the hot pack in every like quarter?
No. I hope I don't need to do. I don't need to have to go to that extent. But like it's just for the hands. I
Oh, it's
don't-
just for the-
yeah.
oh,
I don't
okay.
usually like
Obviously.
wearing like thick
Okay.
clothes because it's very heavy. I'm
Yeah.
tiny, so wearing like very thick clothes is very heavy. So I don't prefer wearing like long paddings
padding.
or
Yeah.
even like very thick jackets. And
yeah.
in Korea, like you are cold only when you're like walking outside, but otherwise when you're inside, it's like completely normal.
Exactly.
So I don't like prepare too much for it. It's just like a like medium layer, a medium thickness jacket, just that. And then like I don't even go for like gloves or hats. I just like just the jacket. Yeah.
I'm like
that's
on
very
the
cool.
opposite
Yeah.
side of the spectrum. I'm not minimalistic at all. I'm very much of a fashionista. So I've bought a lot of, like blazers and whatnot, a lot of sweaters, and just so that I could match them with different pairs of jeans.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, and I haven't bought the hot packs. I totally forgot about that. I should have done that. I've bought gloves, like the basics, like hat, gloves, and scarves.
Well, I have an idea for you. As you said, you're a fashionista, right? You don't have the hot packs yet, so you could get like big bulk order of hot packs, and then take the hot packs and like lay them next to each other. If you're good at knitting, knit them together and make like a hot pack jacket.
It will be so hot. I'll be sweating if I wear that. No.
That could be like a next fashion, right? Like I'll let somebody take this idea as well. Like if you want to run with that and like make a fashion walk, you could do like an entire concept with that, like jeans that are just made of hot pack, jackets made of hot
Wow.
pack,
Yeah.
t-shirts.
Crazy.
You
Right?
could also go for like Seoul's Fashion Week in Dongdaemun
Yeah.
and then just
Yeah,
like
like-
show your creativity.
Oh, it's done.
Hot packs.
It's done.
Fashion.
Next Seoul Fashion Week, it's gonna be a hot pack.
Okay.
No,
jacket.
actually,
And
Steven's
then
just like-
creative idea is yours, so credit goes to you.
yeah, the hot taco style.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah, I'll sign. If somebody makes it, I'll sign it.
Sounds hot pack.
Sign the hot pack dress, right? See, it's like, how did I get here?
Actually, the thing is, you mentioned the long padding. Actually, it's something that surprised me here in Korea, because I live in the dormitory and I often see students wearing those long padding
Yeah.
and slippers
Slippers.
without any socks whatsoever. Just like slippers, long padding, t-shirt, shorts,
Yes,
and
yeah.
and they are all out in the streets. And every time I see this, I always think to myself, if my mom saw me dressed like that, that would be the end of me, like that day. That would be the last day I'm outside
Really?
in the streets like that,
Uh-huh.
So she would be like, go back home, dress properly.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Wow.
Because we don't do that in winter.
Yeah.
Like,
And-
never.
And one thing you notice when you are traveling in buses or subways in Korea is like students mostly they're wearing short skirts and then they're like covering with blankets.
Yeah.
You see a lot of them.
Yeah,
like I
just
find that
wear long
interesting
pants.
too. Yeah.
Just wear long pants. Why is it? What the hassle of doing all that,
Interesting. I would say that I'm also like a little bit of a minimalist. So for things that I bought, I did actually buy some stuff for this winter. I got some new T-shirts, as you can see. Yeah, that's
That's for winter.
got new T-shirts. Yes, for my winter T-shirt
And socks.
Thin though.
and socks. Yeah, there's
Matching
some nice
socks.
thin matching socks. So I like to wear pretty warm during the winter.
Yeah,
so
right.
I get a lot of
Okay.
T-shirts.
Our winters are not that cold. Like in Azerbaijan, I usually wear just a coat.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just a
and
coat, yeah.
just a coat, and rarely a scarf
Yeah.
or something. Just a coat, and that is it. And I actually in the past 5 years I haven't seen snow in
Oh.
winter at all.
Wow.
Wow.
Because when it snows, when it does snow, it melts even until it reaches the earth. You know, it's just
Yeah. Actually, even here,
too warm for that.
it's been like below 0 degrees for a little while, and it snowed like twice, but it barely,
Yeah.
it barely
Yeah,
snowed.
barely snowed.
Yeah.
And like when I heard it was snowing, it was already gone.
Yeah.
It's it's-
But yeah, we live in Gwanakbu, so it's like mountainous areas. I live, as I always say, I live in the mountains. So there it does snow pretty,
Really?
yeah,
Okay.
pretty a lot. Yeah. So yeah.
Well, actually, yeah, as the temperature drops significantly, it's crucial to stay vigilant about illnesses related to the cold weather. Recently, there's been a surge in patients with cold-related illnesses.
That's very true. Some of our staff members are wearing masks due to sore throats.
아프지
Everybody looks at
마세요.
him.
Yeah.
To prepare for the cold wave, the Korean government has shared some response tips. I'll tell you a few basic heating-related measures and some easily overlooked items.
Take note.
Number 1, when going out for a long time, it's good to leave the hot water running slightly to prevent pipes from freezing. Number 2, wrap things like water meters and boiler pipes in old clothes for insulation. And number 3, regularly ventilate when heating your home. I've seen a lot of news on Korean SNS about burst water pipes and frozen pipes preventing water flow.
Have you ever had any hardships due to cold wave in Korea?
Yes. just the everyday life becomes so hard during the winter. And it's like, I don't know, like, I think after coming to Korea, I think I started not liking snow at all.
Really?
Yeah, like the snow is good for looking, but when you have to experience that thick snow kind of everyday life, then it's not easy at all. Like,
Is it so much fun?
yeah,
You just
and it's like,
answer other people.
yeah,
Snow
and then like, and it's so like it everything becomes like hard. Like you mentioned, you have to like be aware about the heating systems and everything, and also like there's what do you say, the transportation is disrupted. There's like a lot of
Right.
accidents and
Right.
and also bills. The heating system, because of the heating system, the bills increase a lot.
Yeah.
Like I actually have this experience when it was the first winter, my first winter in Korea. We did not know that the gas bill could come that high. Like our usual bill used to be like 20,000 won. But during that winter, we used the gas system so much that the bill came out like around 150,000 won in a month.
Wow.
So we was like really taken aback. And yeah, probably after that we became a little bit, what do you say?
Conservative.
Yeah, conserving. But yeah, still it's very not the type of what do you say, weather and then like situation that I like.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad I don't have to pay for the gas. I live in the dormitory. So they do pay for everything. I just keep the heating
Yeah.
on the entire
Yeah.
the entire winter.
Now that I live in a dormitory, I don't have to worry.
Oh yeah.
But it's not like I want to like overuse it, but still it's expensive. Yeah.
I see. Me,
Right.
no, I'm used to like warmer winters, so in this kind of weather, I prefer to dress really, really warm and
Yeah.
try to keep myself warm because I catch colds very easily, and I think that's the part of winters that I don't like
Yeah.
most, because during summers I don't really catch colds, only if the aircon is on and I'm sitting right under it. Yeah, that's the case. But in winter, easily. Like
We
easily.
were talking about that actually a few weeks ago
Yeah.
about how to like avoid getting sick. And my suggestion, you remember what it was?
The cold shower.
Yeah,
Right.
get
Cold
cold.
shower.
Cold shower. Really?
Oh man, I cannot.
Get more cold.
I cannot.
But I
If you're already cold, you can't catch a cold.
But I think in Korea, like
What are you
it's like weather is very contrasting in winter. When you go out, it's like extremely cold. When you get inside, it's extremely like warm.
Yeah.
So that temperature change also contributes to like you getting
Right.
sick.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. So I usually like even keep the house like a little bit cooler as well, so it's
Yeah.
not too dramatic of a change. And then I have a little story as well, like related to the pipes and whatnot. When I first came to Korea, there was a community building that we use to this day still. And at that time, I was doing like some caretaking for the building. And during winter, I remember it was quite stressful because I had to go all the way over to the building and then like just like this, wrap the pipes and things in blankets and towels, and like take out old blankets and towels and like wrap it up, and then like leave the tap running a little bit so that things didn't freeze, and like one of the pipes actually did freeze, and it was a very expensive operation
Yeah.
to like
Wow.
get that replaced. So it can be quite intense, the cold in Korea.
Yeah.
And while the cold wave causes hardships, there's also something to look forward to: ski resorts. There are numerous ski resorts in Korea, with 13 alone. Ski resorts across the country have started opening from December. Have you ever been to any ski resorts?
I actually have a ski resort in Azerbaijan, but it's pretty famous. I've never been there because I can't ski. So
Yeah.
Uh,
Me
yeah.
neither. But I'm planning on going with my friends this December, so I hope I can learn at least a little bit. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. But I'm kind of nervous too because I'm not very athletic. And
Ah, come on.
I don't know. It's just
Seriously,
like,
excuses,
yeah.
excuses. Like,
But yeah, I think it would be good to experience like at least once in a lifetime. So yeah, I'm excited.
It'll
Yeah.
be your very first time.
Very first
right?
time, yeah.
That can be quite intense. But then you said there are ski resorts, but it doesn't get that cold. So how?
because Shahdagh is in the mountainous area of Azerbaijan that is in the north. So there it snows a lot. Baku is like closer to south. So it's pretty warm there in winters, and like you can't really see snow that much there. Yeah. So like the northern part of the country is, there is a famous ski resort there. But I'm sure like if I went there, I'd probably roll down the mountain but not ski. I don't think I can ski. I don't think I can do that, unfortunately.
Okay, so you lived in
Baku.
Baku.
Yeah.
Baku.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you been to any ski resorts?
Yeah, I've been to a ski resort in Korea and in LA, but it's been quite a while ago. So in LA, so in LA, I snowboarded,
Wow, that's cool.
and in Korea, I thought, you know how snowboard you have to like always take out the straps because it's like this.
Like locked into the board?
Yeah, locked into the board, so you have to
Mhm.
take out the strap when you want to walk.
Yes, yeah.
So I was always so like 귀찮아, like I was like it's so inconvenient, and I was like so tired of it. So I was like, well, let's try skiing. I thought skiing would be much easier, but I was wrong. Skiing is way harder.
Harder, yeah.
Yeah. So I tried skiing in Korea. I couldn't like control myself, so I was like bumping into like all these like obstacles and like
Really?
yeah. So
That must have been like in the last year or something, right?
no. It's been like 4 years ago.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, it's been
4
quite a
years ago.
while. So
Oh, interesting. Ski resorts. I've been to 2 in Canada.
in Canada.
Yeah, 2 in Canada. I've not been in Korea yet, so I'd like to try Korea out. But actually, the first time that I went with some friends, and I was snowboarding as well. Skiing. Oh, actually, I did first skiing and then second snowboarding. And the first time when I did skiing, I was used to rollerblading because I used to play hockey.
No.
And that was not good because as I was going down the hill, I was trying to turn, and in hockey, you like turn by crossing your legs over. And so I tried doing that. I tried doing that with the skis on,
Oh
and
my God.
caught my legs into like some sort of pretzel donut, and just ended up in a hot pile on the side of the mountain there. That was quite painful. And so from that day on, I was like, skiing isn't bad, but I don't want to do it anymore. And so I decided to snowboard. And snowboarding came way more naturally.
No
And it was-
pretzels.
No pretzels. It was really fun. And I was doing like 720s down the mountain,
Oh,
just like
man.
spinning
Wow.
in circles.
Wow.
You're making me nervous now.
Oh no!
It'll be my first ever.
Nervous? You can just roll down the mountain.
Yeah, just roll. It's okay.
I don't want to end up in a hospital, so
I don't think you
Just
will.
roll.
Think positively.
All
Got
right.
it.
So for those viewers planning to visit or residing in Korea who haven't yet experienced a Korean ski resort, I highly recommend visiting one to enjoy skiing amidst Korea's beautiful nature scenery during winter.
And with that, it's already time to say goodbye.
Oh man.
Thank you both for coming out a third time.
thank
Yeah.
you.
What was your third experience?
It was really good, and it's really nice to be back. Every time we come back, it's like a really good experience,
It felt
and
like
hope
coming
we
back
can come
home.
again. yeah.
Yeah, we really enjoyed it. Thank you very much for inviting us and for being such amazing hosts.
Yeah.
Are you?
And I hope that we contributed to this show and made it as fun as possible
Yeah.
for the viewers as well.
Definitely. Well, thank you for laughing at my terrible dad jokes.
All right, maybe a fourth time next time.
Yes. What
Yeah.
time?
So the HAYIK Show will air every Thursday at 2 p.m. with a new guest each time. So stay tuned. See you at 2 p.m. next week.
See you next
Bye.
week.
See you.